Juul vapes will remain on store shelves while the company appeals that FDA order to remove its products. Here to answer your questions is Dr. Erica Lee, a psychologist at Boston Children's Hospital. Nice to see you, Doctor.
Great to see you, Dr. Lee. Thanks for your time. So this brand got a lot of blame for creating a vaping crisis here in the United States. So why do you think that teenagers and even younger kids are attracted to these products?
Right. So vaping products were actually originally marketed as being less harmful than cigarette smoking, right? And they were intentionally packaged to be attractive. They were packaged in a sleek device. They offered many different flavors. They were inexpensive and they seemed really fun. And so many kids actually wrongly took that to mean it's all reward and no risk. I've had some patients tell me that because they're not quote unquote smoking, they believe that vaping isn't addictive and doesn't have negative side effects. So what they don't realize is that they can be inhaling an unknown amount of chemicals, often in greater concentrations and in a more addictive form than they realize.
So to be clear, it's not less harmful, right? I mean, they're not less harmful.
Right. So the research is actually showing that if you are an adult and you are trying to quit cigarette smoking, it can be more helpful. But for our children and our teens and our young adults, it's an incredibly risky endeavor.
Got it.
So that's why it's more dangerous for kids than it is for adults.
Right. And one of the other reasons is because kids' brains are still developing, right? Our brains continue to develop until we're about 25 years old. So that makes any kind of substance hit to the brain, makes it much more vulnerable. Kids are much more likely to become dependent on these substances. And research shows that the earlier you start using a substance, the more likely you are to use it later. And some kids tell me, oh, I vape or I smoke because it helps me cope with symptoms of depression or anxiety. But actually what the research shows is that when you use a substance, say like nicotine over the long term, it actually increases the chances that you're going to feel depressed or anxious long term. And kids, of course, also, they're not as good at distinguishing between what is a risky or a safe behavior. And they often focus on things like what is the short-term gain over a long-term consequence of making a decision. And of course, they're also more susceptible to peer pressure. So it really points to the importance of needing to talk to kids about these risks.
They usually don't look that far down the road. I mean, beyond their nose. So, okay. So talking with kids about things like smoking and vaping or drugs in general can really be difficult. As I ask you this question, I can hear my dad in my head. My dad always said, start, the rest is easy. So what's a good way to start the conversation?
Yeah, this is a fantastic question. So first, start by trying to understand what is it that your kids actually know about substances and substance use, and what are they seeing in their peer group? Most kids expect that their parents are going to say, don't do drugs, or that they'll get in trouble if they tell their parents, we've tried something, or my friends have tried something, or been talking about something. So parents can try to approach it in a more neutral and open-minded way with the goal of understanding what are your kids' experiences, what questions do they have, and then really explain to them what are the very real harms that are associated with using substances, especially when you're young. And it's also important for kids to build strong self-esteem, right? To understand what is peer pressure, how do I respond to it? Because kids who are confident in who they are and what their values are going to be much less likely to care about pleasing other kids and impressing them.
Dr. Lee, thank you so much for your time and your advice. And to you, our viewers, if you have any mental health questions that you would like our experts to answer, it's easy. Just email them to ask@wcvb.com.
Take a look at this picture.